Hi. So today, another day of writing an open source Office software in Java, and today is going to be drawing component, and this is day 7. So the drawing component is probably going to be the part where I'm going to spend the least of time because, yeah, basically writing an Office from one person in 30 days, keep you quite busy doing all the other parts. So we have already done word processor, spreadsheet, presentation, database, now the drawing part. So just as for the other parts of, I'm going to create a new module also for this drawing component. Then we're going to associate with a file type. With the file types come a template and a top component. So I've already done it for the word processor, spreadsheet, database, presentation. So here I'm just going to go forward. And basically it's just mostly finding the right library to be able to draw the component. So I'm just going to skip a bit of the making a new module, a new file type. So for the file type, I've decided to choose for SVG, which is a scalable vector graphics, which is a well-known vector-based images. One of the editors is using Inkscape, so the template is just create a new image with no drawing on it and save it as a template. Then I'm also going to add the visual library. The visual library is a library that is included in NetBeans and that you can use in the NetBeans platform application to draw and to manipulate drawings. So the idea is just to use this library and to apply it to SVG. So I add to the modules also the dependency on the Visual Library API. Now we need a library to read SVG component, and the most well-known into the Apache world and even in the Java world is called the Batik API that can read SVG components. So I've tried to limit, if you download it, you have quite a lot of different jar files in this API. So I've tried to say, okay, I probably need the main ones, but each time I did it, I had the problem that it was missing another class. So at the end, I basically ended up hiding all the files that are in the Batik API as dependency. Now we also need a top component to display it. So here is my top component. It's using now also Office data object and Office top component because doing all the other part, I see that there was a lot of in common. So I tried to minimize the copy-paste code between all the modules. And here in my method create main component, I just use the SVG canvas that comes with the Batik API. And then I try to enable different parts of it and then just return this component. So for this first version, I haven't used the visual library. I'm probably not going to use it because I'm going to be busy also with the other parts of the Office software during these 30 days. But what you can do already with just a few lines of code by loading and showing the files is this. So now we have an Office software that can also read SVG components. You just open the file and then it just appears in your window. What will be missing is at the moment is editing the software, editing the drawing, I mean. It's just a viewing part of it, and there is no editing part of it at the moment. But it's already something with just a few lines of codes. So here is another example. I've just opened the SVG files that I use for the different icons that I'm using in Joeffice at the moment. And you can see, as you see with the libraries, there's maybe some problem with some fonts and with some line, but it basically works. So it's a great library, just a few lines of code, and you already can view the files. Now another example of using a cloneable top component. So every time I speak of a top component, I'm using actually a cloneable top component. This means that you can copy the editor to another place. And here you see, they have overridden the create clone object to create again another clone of it. And you notice also the multi-catch exception for it. As I'm using Java 7, I'm also using at the same time the construction. And you can have the same document at different places of your Office software. So that was a short part this time for Joeffice, because you see there's not that much line of code to do drawing software, and there's probably going to be less, and I'm going to reduce the copy paste between all the parts. So, well, thank you for watching, and I hope you're going to enjoy also the other video. Don't forget to share if you like these videos or others videos, to share them or to +1 like and so on. Well, thanks a lot. Bye.